It is happening currently. The warlord of the Deltan people, of the Biafran people, in person of Asabuja, has come out to make a very bold statement. He said that the Sultan of Sokoto owns over 40 oil wells in the southern east of Nigeria. This is so surprising coming out currently. Reactions around Nigeria currently in Northern, that is not from the Biafra land, owning over 40 oil wells. I'm confused. Biafran evangelist, this is coming. Asabuja has spoken, the warlord. What do you have to say concerning this?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending your time zone. The Lord, good Lord, bless you all. This is another day of a new edition of what is happening in Biafra land. Information, news keep coming. Pictures, papers, documents keep unveiling. If you are following me up, you will know there was a time I told you people over 23 oil well belongs to Sultan of Sokoto. And which I believe many of you may one way or the other said it's a lie, denied it. But this one is coming from commander himself, one of the commanders of the Biafra himself, from the very place, Warri Delta. No other person than Commander Asabuja. Then Asabuja, you can go to Aloy Ejimakos S handle. You can go to Asabuja S handle to confirm this. I said over 23. Now, Asabu, this one is coming directly from the man himself that come from that very place, village. That the Sultan of Sokoto controls over 40 oil well in Niger Delta, Biafra land. If you are following me up, there was a time I asked the late Edwin Clark, how many mining did he control in Borno State? How many gold is he mining in Borno State? How many gold? Is he in charge? Is he in full control in the northern part of Nigeria? I asked that question to late Edwin Clark when he was alive. But to a total stranger, a man whose grandfather came to Nigeria in 1804, is now the one controlling the oil well 40. Not one, not two, not three. Imagine 1, 2, 3, 4 into 40 and above. 40 plus. In another man's land, in another man's territory. And I asked late Edwin Clark then another question with Asari Dokubo. You know, when Asari Dokubo was ranting and doing what he was doing, all this rubbish that he's doing, was because he was a boy to IBB. He was part of the people that IBB sent to Libya to be trained by the late Libyan president, Gaddafi. You know, people don't know this. He was one of them. And that was how Asari Dokubo became Islam. You understand? In order to gain the influence of the, the country. And I put it to Asari Dokubo and I asked, thank God, Edwin Clark is no more. But Asari Dokubo is still alive. Please, let somebody ask Asari Dokubo how many gold is he mining in the northern part of Nigeria. Under his watch, somebody called Sultan of Sokoto is controlling over 40 plus of oil well, which his father, neither the mother, carry anyone down to eastern region, where they were coming from, where they came from, by their grandfathers. Then listen and listen carefully, because it's very, very annoying. More every time you talk about Biafra, every time you talk about exit, every time you talk about Igbos leaving Nigeria, you see why this man and Shegumi always get fury. You see why they always get angry. You see why you always see them doing everything humanly possible to make sure that they spoil the movement of the Biafrans. Biafran exit from Nigeria. Why? Because of this oil well. Sucking oil that their grandfather never brought to this country. which their grandfather has never contributed. But they are the one enjoying it. You see why they are. See, Nigerian government, it is not, imagine Sultan of Sokoto, he has never ruled Nigeria, but he control for. Imagine Abu Bakr, Abu Salam, who have ruled Nigeria. Imagine how many oil wells he will be controlling. Imagine how many IBB will be controlling. I remember many years ago, for like 20 to 20 something years ago, IBB printed money, Nigerian money, in bulk, and it was spread as a news. And the government of Nigeria died it down. Till today, nothing happened. But if Igbo man should do that, it becomes another topic to Nigeria. And I use this opportunity, all of you that are Igbos, you are misbehaving, talking rubbish, acting nonsense. You think that Biafra will not come. Biafra is coming. And when Biafra eventually and finally comes, it will be a shameful thing to you people if you come out, or any of your seed come out and say, I am an indigene, that they want to contest on anything or ask for any benefit for what your father never bargained for. It will be a huge shame, a slap, because people like me will remind you, and I will tell it to your face and the face of your father. See, my blood brother, things in this country, imagine how many that even Bola Ahmed Tinubu now is controlling. But I'm asking a question. I want to see Igbo man, a Biafran person, even if it's that at least from that age or that worry, that nature data, that will be controlling mining sector in a large quantity of gold in northern part of Nigeria. I want to see one. I want to hear one, because I am yet to hear or to see. The gold they are mining in the northern part of Nigeria is not being used for the development of Nigeria. That money is not entering Nigerian purse. It's not coming to national purse. But everything in the east, in Biafra land, is what the national, it becomes a national cake. I told you people the other day that one Nigeria was the resources in the Biafra land is one Nigeria. That beside these resources, there is nothing like the one Nigeria. Because the resources in the north are being taken care of by the northerners and themselves, not by Nigeria. Neither is it ruled or controlled or managed by Nigeria. You get my point? See, my brother, as Abuja has exposed Sultan of Sokoto, even beyond what I have said, even beyond what I have reviewed, and which I believe that more chapters will still come in the days to come. More chapters will be revealed, more books will be opened, things will be exposed, because this is the last bus stop of Nigeria, Sultan of Sokoto in Biafra land. The time has come, and it is the high time we rise up and rightfully take over what truly belongs to us. And those of you that are saying you are not Igbo, you are this, sorry, you, since you are not Igbo, all the things you think you have, how are you enjoying it? See it now. A Fulani man is controlling 40 of you. How many of you is controlling the gold in the north? Is that not a shame? Is that not foolishness? I'm not. You are not Igbo, you are Nigeria. What you call this? What be your benefit? Don't be stupid, not be mumu talk with that. No, una give una self brain. Una no fit stop am. Baba God don't put am like that, he don't fix am. Biafra don't come. No be say e go come. Biafra don already come. Just you will be surprised that you sleep and wake up and hear the announcement. Just the same way they announced Bola Ahmed Tinubu result as the winner of Nigeria 2023 election. That is how you will be in your dream. They will announce it to you in the dream. You wake up, you see it to be true. Because Biafra don't come. Nigeria no fit stop them again. It is high time we go over and take what rightfully belongs to us. Just like the same way the Israelites went and took what rightfully belongs to them.
Well said, Biafran evangelist. As usual, you've done super analysis. An important question I would like to ask. Biafran evangelist, do you think without the backing of UK, because this thing is bothering a lot of people, do you think without the backing of UK that these Fulanis will still be powerful in Nigeria? Or do you think it's because of the power and the support that is coming from the UK government that these people are dominating Nigeria in a very mighty way?
My beloved brother, the truth and is the fact, and that fact remains that UK is the brain boss of everything that is going on in Nigeria. I want to, digress a little and push it, to refer us back. And I'm not taking you backward, but I want to bring, some matters which triggered and contributed to where we are today during the time of the Civil War. Ojukwu conquer Nigeria because Ojukwu conquer down to Re. In case if you say that Ojukwu did not conquer or Ojukwu lost the war or Biafra lost the war, then I ask you a question. Where was Nigeria when Ojukwu all the way from Enugu enter Ore? You get the point? Where was Nigeria? I don't know if you have a journey from Enugu. If you have, carry a journey or make a movement from, Ore down to Enugu or from Enugu to Ore, you will see the distance. Then you are talking about conquering. How did you conquer? Where were you when Ojukwu enter Ore? Then I now ask you again, please, I want to refer you back again. What have you ever taken time to ask yourself a question? Why is it that the British stated clearly that no winner, no vanquished? What's the meaning of that? Have you asked? Because they themselves knew clearly that Nigeria has never conquered Biafra without them, without their support.
So what did you call it? No what?
No victor, no vanquish. Go and do the finding. It's not Nigerian language. It was the British statement, a British man's statement. No victor, no vanquish in Biafra war. And let me tell you, imagine a war you fought. You say you conquer, you win Biafra, you conquer Igbo. In what sense? Where Russia, and as at that time, Russians were they are the war power, USSR. Then, and they are the one that fought Igbo. They joined Nigeria to fight the Biafran war, to fight against Igbos. UK that joined us together under a memo of Lord Lugard. Weasley, the parliament in charge of arms of the UK, was the one who supplied arms to Nigeria and back it up with their support. You get it? Egypt, to thank God, is Egypt, Africa there. You can ask anybody. Egyptians are part of the people who fought Biafrans. Canada is joined to fight. Imagine the powerful nations. Oh, it was only France that tried to help Biafrans. But when they now saw that the powerful nations, the world number one, are the ones fighting the war, they withdraw. Because they don't have the strength to withstand them. And that was what even made, if not for American-Russia intervention during Nazi war, you understand? Germany conquer France, conquer UK. Clear, pure, conquer them completely. It was American in the days of Adolf Hitler. That was 1939, Second World War. That ended up in 1945. You understand? If not for America and Russia, that was one of the reasons why today Putin is telling Ukraine that you see Nazi war, they are the one. Crimea was captured by Germany. It was Russia that retrieved it back from Germany. And if you listen to the celebration of Putin, Russian celebration, either 3 months or 4 months ago, whereby Putin stated it clearly, 80 years of the civil of that world war, which they retrieved Crimea. You understand? in the days of Adolf Hitler. These are the people that fought to Biafra. And Biafra was able to withhold them for 3 good years. Only single-handedly, without the help of any foreign anybody. And Nigeria is opening mouth to talk. It was the UK help that is giving a button. Now, the Chukwu Kikabiama, the God of the Biafrans, have risen. God is now putting confusion in the land of the UK. That today UK is like this. They no longer stand again because of what they did to Biafra, to us. They are betrayers, and they are still betraying the world. At least they have shown their picture, their true color now to Israel. They have shown their true color now to America. They are just being crafty. They only can pretend as if they are with you, but not. They are not. Their own is just to push you. By the time they push you, you move. Then you see that the next thing that will withdraw, and which is Yoruba character. And that is why the highest place a Yoruba man travels is UK. Because they are our father and Peking, and they have the same similar character. You get the point? So, if not for the UK, there will be no Fulani, there will be no Yoruba, there will be no Nigeria. Because after, if not for them, by now we'll be talking about Biafra. We will not be just, trying to get Biafra now. So Biafra would have been something that they will be saying it as a history. When we fought war, this is how we conquer, and Biafra stand. But because of these people, and that is why today we are redeeming our image. Because after that war, you see that Ogbonigwe, mass destruction. We are the first people to produce, a very destructive mass one on earth. Biafra. Within the space of 3 months, that was why the UK captured it in even the face of the USSR, Russia. If these people can do this within 3 months, then if you should allow them, these people will take over the world. Oh, and every white man hates black. Every white color hates black. They don't want anything that will make the black to do what? To rise above the white based on their human thinking. And they are seeing Biafrans as a threat. If they should allow them, they will become a threat to the world. Just as Israel is talking about Iran, that if they should allow Iran to possess this nuclear war, this thing now, that Israelite citizens will be a threat, that they can, that kind of a thing. The same thing that they painted Biafra. And when the world saw that kind of a massive destructive arm, they say, no, these people must not be. You see why they start to use both bomb, both anything to make sure that they cripple Biafra. And that is why if you talk about Biafra, it's like you have mentioned a name that is not supposed to be mentioned in the ears of any white man. Until this day that Chukwu Kabiama decided to remember us and to visit us. And that is why today you and I have the right to talk about Biafra, and for the whites to pay attention to what we are saying. Because the time, which is the right time, has come. God have risen. He have heard our cry. This is the time for our freedom. For that originality, that main thing that God wants to bring from Biafra, He wants to bring it now. He wants to make it possible now. By the time we stand, then thank God we are now emerging with people like our brothers, Nasset Israel. You understand? So with that talent now, that God-given gift, we will use it to partner with them to do more beyond the one they have experienced before, so that the Israeli, the children of God, will be well protected and secure.